Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Up next for MCC Theater is Halley Feiffer's new play, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Gynecologic Oncology Unit at Memorial Sloan-Kettering Cancer Center of New York City. Okay. Under the direction of Trip Coleman, it will begin performances on May 19th at the Lucille Lortel Theater, and we drop by the rehearsal room to meet the company, led by TV star Beth Behrs, who's making her New York stage debut. Well, you're the first person I thought I see a funny thing happen on the way. Do you know what can you say the whole title?
A funny thing happened on the way to the Gynecologic Oncology Unit of Memorial Sloan-Kettering Cancer Center of New York City. Did I get it right? On the way to the Gynecologic Oncology Unit. I think I got it all.
You did it?
Woo! That should be the whole interview. We're done now.
You broke it down. So first of all, welcome to the New York stage. How does it feel?
I'm honored. This has been my dream my whole life, so to do theater in New York. So I'm terrifyingly excited and happy and so excited to be here. Yeah.
It takes you back to those early days because you
I
did
was a
theater.
musical geek, yes.
Thank you for that.
Theater, and I went to theater school. I went to UCLA. So this has been the first time I've actually gone to do a play since theater school. So it's real. It's amazing.
It changes though, does it?
No, the love of it did not go away. I was just saying, I think this is the happiest I've been maybe ever because it's like stage and working with Halley and Trip and these incredible actors. I'm just like, I'm overjoyed with happiness.
What can you tell us about the first time you read the play? What were your thoughts and what went through your mind?
The first time I read the play, I was like laughing out loud to the point of tears, but then when the play ended, I lost it for like a good hour. Like I couldn't, there was so much emotion going on with me that I was like, I was going to Skype my audition, but I was like, I want to fly there. Like I flew in because I was like, I love this so much. I need to like be in the room, give myself every shot at getting it. So I'm so grateful and lucky that I got the role.
Okay, what can you tell us about the part and what can you tell us about the play?
Yes, I play a very foul-mouthed stand-up comedian, aspiring stand-up comedian, whose mom is recovering from endometrial cancer. She just had a hysterectomy, and she shares a room with a fellow named Don, whose mother is dying, and kind of sort of the how they find each other through the pain, and how there's a hopefulness to this play, even though it takes place in such a dark situation of cancer, and the comedy is really kind of genius. Halley is. It's amazing to find this joy with this humor in such a tragic setting. Yeah.
First of all, welcome to MCC. Welcome back to MCC. For both of you, what's the whole process been like working together?
My favorite. It's my favorite. I mean, I love working with Trip so much. We worked together. He directed me as an actor in The Substance of Fire at Second Stage, and then we worked together on I'm Gonna Pray For You So Hard at the Atlantic last year, and this is our second time working together as playwright, director, and it's just a dream. He brings out absolutely the best in me, and and in all the actors and designers, and he just has the sharpest mind of any director, and it makes the process so fun as well. It's a dream.
And I'm completely obsessed with Halley Feiffer. I think she is the funniest, warmest, smartest, most brilliant human as well as artist. And she's pretty much a perfect person. So I'm pinching myself every day in rehearsal that I get to hang out with her all day long.
How did you come about to write it?
The idea for the play came years ago when my mom, who is now in very good health, she had cancer, and she wrote her own very brilliant, very funny, wonderful, moving play about her experience with cancer called I Got Sick, Then I Got Better. And I was with her in the hospital, and it was a challenging time, and I was young and in college and pretty self-involved, and I had a thought. I was like, oh, this would be so much easier if she had a roommate who had a cute son who I could flirt with. And then I was like, you're a horrible person. And then I was like, that's a good idea for a play, though. So I filed it away, and that's sort of what I like. I often use those kind of thoughts to motivate the plays that I write, which is like, oh, what a horrible, sick thought. And when I think that, then I think it could be a good play.
So I see we're standing on the set right by your bed.
This is my bed, Richard. It's so wonderful. I get to stay in it the whole time. It's marvelous. Just need a little lumbar support, but they're working on that.
I hear these are just the rehearsal beds.
These are just the rehearsal beds. These are rehearsally, you know.
I love it. Lisa said the same thing. She goes, I get to stay in bed.
It's wonderful, and she's marvelous, my roommate. I couldn't have asked for a better roommate.
So tell me about who you play.
I played Gina. Gina is Don's mother, the tall drink of water over there. And this is my room. She just moved in.
And there's the play.
We're at Memorial Sloan-Kettering Cancer Center of New York City, and it's lovely to say. I say that all the time. I even type it when I send out emails. And I've been in and out of here for 7 years. I've got severe stage 12 ovarian cancer. And I'm hopefully not on my last legs, but might be. And my wonderful son, Don, sits with me every day. He comes and he's such a good son.
How exciting is this working on this brand new play?
Anytime you're working on a new play is exciting. This play, when I read it, I had never read something that I was this emotionally connected to, and I'm so excited. Not only, I've never worked at MCC, it's a thrill to be here at MCC with Bob and Will and Bernie and the gang. They run an incredible company. You feel like you're in good hands. To work with Tripp, who I just worked with this summer and who's a dear, dear friend, and Halley's unbelievable script, which is one of the most human, exciting, dark, and hilarious scripts I've ever read.
That's what I was going to say. It deals with really serious subject matter with so much humor.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. I think people might look at the title and be like, I do not want to see a play about cancer, and it's set in a recovery room, but it is as life-affirming as anything I've ever worked on. I leave rehearsals feeling like exhilarated and full of life. I'm a little bit tired because it is emotionally wrenching, but it's also thrilling. And I go home and I can't wait to dive back into this incredible script and read more and learn more about it.
Okay, so the first time you read the play, she's such a brilliant writer. What went through your mind and your thoughts on this play?
This is so fucking funny. It's just so funny. And I mean, this is way before this draft, so it's changed a lot, and it's gotten much deeper and much darker. And so reading it this time around when it's kind of basically finished, I thought it would be a real challenge to play somebody who is so seemingly witch-like a monster mother, a monster mom, and to make her able to be understood, and that maybe you can squeeze out a drop of pity or something.
It's great for an actress when you get to play against type and say, I never saw myself playing this type of role.
That is me. I'm usually playing against type. Now I like to let it loose, Yeah.
And working with this cast and your director, Tripp Coleman, you've worked with Tripp before, haven't you?
I have, yes, I have. Yeah.
What do you admire the most about him as a director?
Oh, he leaves you alone. He's got great ideas, but he doesn't tell you what to do with every kind of stuff. He loves to watch, and then he picks and chooses. That's the ideal director, I think.
I love Halley's writing. I'm so thrilled that you put this whole entire team together. Tell me what it's been like for you two.
Sure. I mean, Halley is an actress that we've known for a long time. She did a play at MCC, and I think both Will and I have been seeing her writing at other places, and it was a little bit like we were jealous. It was like, how do we get her to be in our theater? It's like, we want her. So it was just so great when this happened. I think Will went to an early reading of this play and then quickly sent it to all of us, and we just jumped on it. I mean, it was just sort of the perfect fit with the kind of stories that we like to tell as well. So, and then Tripp, the connection of her and Tripp, they have a history together.
That's so magical because, he's such a great collaborator, and the two of them actually have a chemistry together that's extraordinary.
Yeah, and we have such a history with him that, again, it was like the perfect fit.
And then your cast.
I know. Beth,
It's a magical little group of people. It's a magical little group of
I
people.
always tell you that, but you do. You put together the best cast for your shows.
Well, I think they have a good casting office at MCC. But no, it's... we're really excited. Beth Behrs is someone that Will and I both know because of our casting hats, even before her television show. And literally, I think for the last 3 hiatuses have been trying to get her to do the right play for us. So this is even the fact that it worked out because the timing was just so specific.
It's totally a dream come true.
Yeah.
And then the whole rest of it, I mean, Lisa Emery is like magical, and Eric Lochtefeld is fantastic. I don't know if you saw him in Small Mouth Sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. And then Jacqueline Sidney. Wait till you see Jacqueline in this. She's amazing.
Yeah, it's a good group.